Hmm. Ooh. Let's see. Which place would have like something that's like really just warm, extra warm, like if we had to spend the night. Okay, gotcha. You have anything special for climbing? Yeah. 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 I think I got it pretty much. I mean, I already have a lot of stuff that I already have. I mean, I have a fine fur cloak, and I have. I mean, I should have like stuff for like resting or something. I don't see anything. I see a tent. I mean, do we have something like that in the clothier? That's what I'm trying to find out. Jorge's provisions. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I got whatever we probably need. Uh,
I'm reading. I really only have a saddle blanket
yeah, I got that too.
other than other than cloak and normal skin. So I really don't have anything specific called out for winter wear. And I don't really see much.
Same. I don't even see a blanket really, other than the writing blanket.
Yeah.
That main saddle blanket.
There's tents.
Yeah, I got one of those. Let's see.
Jorge's provisions. Yeah, I do see it. All right. So if I remember right, there should be like a winter cloak or a winter jacket or
Awesome.
do my guys even have gloves?
Oh my god.
We need an Arctic coat? Well, that's what I'm asking is so it's more of an oh hey someone took the thing out of what I was trying to buy.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it yet.
Um, I guess I need to look search for gloves. So I do not have any gloves. Let's search.
Okay. Gear.
All right, I'm going to give Eagle Eye and Thoden gloves.
Oh, there's Arctic coat right there. Ooh, 10 gold pieces.
Doesn't even tell me how much these gloves are.
One gold
In
piece.
in items.
1 gold. It's under clothing.
All right. I'm just going to write down gloves. 1 GP. I just got out of items.
I think Valentino should have to try and pick locks wearing a pair of mittens.
I've done it before.
It would.
um,
He's
level,
there.
gold. Thirteen. Okay, 13 goals. One. I really get rid of this gold that I have here. So. Victory. Oh. I cannot adjust the. Oh, wait. I think I have to spend currency. Okay, there we go. Oh, button. 15. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, it's supposed to be 13 on 15. Hold up. Too cold. Oh, no. Yes, there we go. I think I got everything. What about y'all? Mhm. Yeah. I'm let me subtract the 2 gold. So
Okay. Cool. clothing. Oh my God. You know, Thoden's going to be nice and warm, but you're all going to think he's frozen because he can't move. Hey, Scoot, Thoden had all those gems individually. I just made it 13 of them because it was taking 13 lines. No, it just was 13 individual entries that said gem. So oh, no, I thought you
This,
okay. I can put them back if you want. Yeah, I thought we had done that already.
what did you want it named? Arctic weather clothing, or was it like cold weather clothing? Spent like 15 gold. Okay. And that's 25 pounds, right? Okay. All right. How do I change the weights in the wait, clipboard? No. Oh, I see. I got it now. I spent like a shit ton of 45. Yeah, yeah. I thought that would be the easiest way to do it. Just read it the whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
Scoot, what was the cost of a winter blanket and a sleeping bag? You said cold clothing was 7 gold. Okay. But I dragged them from items, but it didn't say it on them. Maybe I just didn't see it. Oh, it does. I just didn't pop it open. Sorry. All right. So I spent basically 12 gold. So I'm going to.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nope.
You said you were going to tell me this as in today, because I knew it was going to get colder, and you did say about ground mist, potential rain, but you said you were going to leave it for you to be able to think about like the temperature range of the hills going up into the low mountains. I mean, I'm not worried one way or the other. My character's wearing freaking t-shirt, Bermuda shorts, and sandals. It's like, what? What? If it gets cold, change into a deer or a bear. Then I'm fine. It'll be a polar bear, but I'll change into a freaking polar bear.
Oof.
I don't think I've told it. No, I wouldn't have. There's a joke. I know it's a sad joke, but it'll do the pastime while everybody's equipping themselves for the Arctic Circle. Speaking of the Arctic Circle, is it the Arctic Circle? And this baby polar bear is wandering around. He walks up to his mother and he says, "Mum, Mum, are you sure I'm a polar bear?" She says, "Of course, dear, of course. Why, look, look in the water. Look at that cute little white fur and button nose and lovely little eyes. It's a sign that you're a polar bear." "Yeah, you're a polar bear." Pats him on the head, and he goes off. Eventually, he sees his dad. He says, "Dad, Dad, Dad, are you absolutely sure I'm a polar bear?" And he goes, "Flex your claws." He said, "See that?" He said, "You're a polar bear." He said, "Nobody else, no other bear type's got that type of claws." So he goes up to his granddad and he goes, "Granddad, are you absolutely sure that I'm a polar bear?" He said, "You've got white fur." He said, "Your dad's told you about the claws. Your mum's told you about the button nose and everything else. Why do you ask?" "'Cause I'm fucking freezing." That's a druidic joke. It's good. Sort of thing a druid would tell people. "Are you sure I'm a druid?" "Why? 'Cause I'm fucking freezing." I guess we'll find out like the temperature, because I've got the skill weather sense, so it'll give me an idea if it is gonna chuck it down with rain. I don't think it gives me an idea of temperature, but yeah, we'll figure it out. If Thodin freezes to death while walking, it's cold.
I mean, I think it's easier just to put on clothing or take off clothing. So if you have something that's like for like very cold weather,
Right.
then you'd be then you could just put it on at the night. You could be fine. Otherwise, you could just like have no shirt on, just walking around. You know.
You'll know if it's really cold, because my nose will be red and I'll look like fucking Rudolph. What are you, reindeer? Yep. Put some tinsel and some mistletoe on. Oh, that's what I haven't put in. That's what that is. Where is it? I bought it. There it is. I saw it on the item shop. Herbs. Oh man, that's went up. That's why. Herbs. 5 copper pieces a pound. It'll do. I'll spend. I'm just going to say I got 1 gold piece worth. I don't care how many.
That's a lot of herbs.
It's 1 type of herb. What druids use for most of their stuff, so it's just going to be in his pouch. I'm going to say it costs 1, because pound of it would be enough. And that's another gold. Oh. 1 gold. Boink. Yeah, that's a lot, because, I mean, if it's a pound is 5 copper pieces, then... And there's 100 copper to a silver, and then... Or is it 10 copper to a silver? Alright, so it's... Okay, so 100 copper divided by 5. So 20 pounds worth of, but it's not 20 pounds. It's because it's mistletoe. It's stuff I've picked myself, but I just paid for it and put it in there. It's just a bunch of mistletoe because druids have to have it as part of their holy symbol and everything. I need to buy myself a sickle. Is there a sickle under weapon at all? Oh, it does. 6 silver pieces. How much for a silver bladed sickle? Doesn't have to be silver as in for attacking werewolves, but I want it to be silver bladed for the extra bonus I get with the mistletoe being a bit more potent for my spells. If it's 6 silver for a sickle, how much would it be for a silver sickle? And if I get 2 of them, does that mean my character's actually invented the bicycle? Aha! Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna have a sickle. No, just a silvered blade, for mainly for cutting. I'm not gonna be hacking people with it because it's a part of the ritual of picking mistletoe. But a nice, like, silver sheen to the blade, so... And it's gonna be... I'm gonna put it in... Ooh. That'll do. How much is that one? Done and done. It's in my backpack because, like I said, I don't use it to stab people with it. Spend currency, 3 gold. Right, I'm done. That's my silvered sickle.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, yes, I'm all outfitted. I look like the kid from Christmas Story.
Yeah, my guys are done.
Name? Don't know.
Name? Is he a new character? Name?
No, man.
Whose character, Scoot? You can probably just delete it. Yeah, I mean, you probably don't remember, but I clicked on a lot of shit and made a lot of things by accident in the beginning.
That's how you learn. Sounds good to me.
Yes, we're gonna follow Hearn.
There we go. Let's do it. Yep. pretty much.
And the wizard gave us like directions, correct?
Yeah, didn't he give us a map or something?
Yeah. Man, where are the Jotuns kind of like the GS part of the Craigs? I mean, it says High Craigs on the one we're looking at.
It's getting windy.
That matches with what I thought I remembered from last time.
Oh.
Thorin's on his donkey, and he's got a second donkey following him. And Eagle Eye is on his mount.
I mean, is there enough room for the horses, or is it just like narrow paths, or what do we already? Okay, well, I'll be on my war horse.
Oh, and
Okay. Okay, yeah, that should be okay. Yep, bring my war horse. Yep.
I don't think we want to bring the wagons. I think we should leave that. And by the way, Thorin does not have that extra pony. It got eaten.
Oh no. Well, that sucks. Holy shit.
So he's just got his one pony.
think he said AFK 2 minutes on the chat. Not sure how long ago that was. Oh, possibly, yeah. Michael's gonna make sure that he stays kind of behind Theoden just to make sure, keep an eye out on him. Yeah.
You here?
Yep, I'm here.
Everybody's here? Not that I mentioned, no. Is there one I can ride with? Okay. Yeah, I'll have a mount.
Jogging deer, sweatpants, headband. If we're just walking to the hills, which you said was like a couple 10 miles, maybe 15, probably walking or in deer form, but walking to start with until we figure out what we're doing, because my horse is a while back. I'm gonna have to send I'll leave a couple of gold pieces with like a courier, I guess, from Loftwick to go to Westburn or whatever it's called to pick up my horse and bring it back to the Bertha's farm. So,
Well, pretty smart.
give him like 5 gold, which I'll take off to go and get the get my horse and all my gear. Then I'll be able to ride in style.
A deer riding a horse would be a very interesting sight.
It would. It's not. I don't ride the horse as a deer. Usually as a bear, which is even
As a
more
bear.
fun. As a bear, that'd be great.
Oh,
As an
God.
owl, sat on the back going, "Come on, horse, let's go. Come on, do it." Yep. Yep. That's fine. I'm expecting this, this journey into the mountains to take at least 2 to 4 days, because we don't even know we don't even know where we're going to find this pouch/gem thingy, book/gem. Ooh, mine.
No, nothing special.
Yeah, nothing really special at all. Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
What's the rough temperature? Ooh.
Hey, Scoot. Just so you know, your mic's not going through. Oh wait, never mind. It is. Okay. Because I can hear myself, I just can't hear anybody else. Well, I hear some other people, but just not yours.
Check,
Just so you
check.
know.
How about now?
Yep.
Yep. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so it's about 43 degrees right now.
Hey, overnight I changed my 3rd level spell.
Perfect.
I figure casting Animate Dead than getting murdered is not probably a good choice.
You're already wearing off on him, Michael. Rubbing off on him.
No, Thoden just says, this big strong guy can help me get some more gems.
Oh no.
He won't be greedy like that stupid halfling.
Sorry.
No, the one that's dead.
Oh,
All right.
there's one dead. Oh shit.
Yeah,
So
our
looking
poor
at the-
halfling is dead.
Looking at the maps, the rough map that you're given, who actually is going to be the one that is navigating via the map? It seems that people said Hearn. Is that
What?
Yeah.
It's unanimous on the on the Twitch. Heard.
I'll
Not
hold the
Eagle
map
Eye?
upside.
Yeah.
I'll hold the map upside down and backwards, so I'm looking at a blank piece of paper, going, "There's nothing on here."
Poor horsey.
I don't know who knows the area better, Eagle Eye or Hearn, but one of the two of us.
Yeah, because Eagle Eye, you're
He's a shaman, isn't he?
no, Eagle Eye is a
Oh, ranger.
Just kind of looking at Eagle Eye right now to. Oh, this may prove to be fun. I don't know, but I need somebody to.
Do we have a map that we can look at?
Well, you do have a rudimentary map, which gives a generalized direction to getting to where this homestead or cave system that this wizard had lived in. It shows the main road that you guys have been on, and it even documents this you guess this rest area perhaps. It's like a little camp shown on it. But then it looks as if the main road continues past, but where the X of the home is due north to your position, where the road itself kind of follows the sloping and the sweeping of the hills to the west and north. It seems that your target is due north.
So Hearn,
And looking
you
at the
want to
Greyhawk
drive? Or you want me to
map,
drive?
Looking at the Greyhawk travel map, you would guess that this little patchy area here, for lack of a better point of reference, underneath the G, where it looks like there's
I don't see a
clear-
map.
The Greyhawk travel map, the Anna B. Myers one.
Oh, the one that we had. Okay, that's under images.
Yeah, and I can share it out to you real quick.
Aha. So we're heading towards the G.
Yeah.
Best guess looking at the map, it is up in that area somewhere. Unfortunately, can't pinpoint too well with
And if my memory serves me correct, this was the wizard aide Jason. This was his old living area.
Yes.
Like, okay. So I would say in the morning before those groups go, the other three groups, I'd want to take the map and go over to them and say, "Hey, Aid Jason is sending us to his old home
No, not
to
his
try."
home.
Who's was it? Ramel the Reader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
other mage.
So Ramel the Reader, was that it, or Readerer? Or...
Yeah.
So I would go to those groups and say, "Hey, we're trying to find Ramel the Readerer's home." Kind of show them my map. We don't have the best directions. Do any of you guys know where this is or heard of it? And see if I can get whoever's leading
looks at you
their caravan.
and he's like, "Who? Who are you looking for?
So Aid Chazan from Lofwick
Who?
is sending. I don't know, Scoot. I never got his name right last session either.
No, he's saying who?
He's RP with you.
No. Aid Jason from Lofwick has sent us to find Ramel the Reader's home. And he gave us this map, but it's not very accurate. I was hoping one of you who travel this way might know, the path to get there.
Let me see that map.
Go to Eagle Eye, which I can't be grumpy. It's Eagle Eye. He's a nice guy.
Okay. The dwarven miner type grabs the map and peers over it. A couple of his buddies are looking over his shoulder as well and pointing, like following the road, and you see him pointing into other areas of there. And they kind of look up and start talking amongst themselves. Perhaps that, no. He looks, he says, well, I've never been up there. But from what this looks like, and he kind of points to the northeast. And you can see a spire, a cliff-like face up there. Probably about 1,500 feet up.
Oh boy.
Because I'm guessing that is where that is. Because it looks like there's a clearing. Like a flat area. Never been there.
Yes. Do you know of a...
Doesn't seem easy to get to.
Yeah.
But who is this place lives there?
I believe it's Ramel the Reader.
Ramel the Reader. Can't say I've ever heard of him.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and
You might find
appreciate your
switchbacks.
I'm hoping we can stay on our mounts.
Oh, you're not staying on your mounts. You get off of this trail and your mounts are going to be useless. You need pack mules. And if you're trying to get up to that point, as he points back up there and make sure that you're looking in the right area, he's like, your mules ain't going to get up there either. You're going to be doing some climbing.
All right. Well, thank you. I wish we could all turn into owls.
I know, right? Oh.
But what are we going to do with the horses?
Gonna have to have them tied up.
Yeah. They're used to us leaving them alone. My God. Our horses, we've left alone for days on ends.
Well, you guys had a retainer that Turlock had hired to watch the horses, but I don't
He
know what
took him
happened.
with him.
He had to have taken his retainer with him. Yeah,
I doubt it. Why would the retainer go with him?
because he was getting paid by Turlock.
Oh, come now. Turlock probably never paid anybody.
Uh,
There's a couple of widows he owes money to.
Yeah, indeed he does. Indeed he does.
Well, we're just going to have to tie them up real good and hope they're still there.
Well, you guys can try and find some switchbacks to try and get closer to where you can
Yeah.
likely continue on. More than likely, you're going to end up, as you progress, you're going to end up at a point where you're going to have to walk the horses. And
Yep.
then you're going to get to a point where you are going to have to figure out some place to secure them.
Yep. We could make a pen. All right, well, let's begin. I'll share with the group what the dwarf shared and suggest we head out.
oh my lord.
So who is leading this? Eagle Eye?
I mean, shouldn't it be the druid that knows the area?
Yeah.
Drew doesn't know the area.
All right, then Eagle Eye can lead.
Druid knows the valley a bit. Spent
Yep.
some time there, but he's more knowledgeable about Kyoland.
All right. Well, then
He's
Eagle Eye
kind
can
of a
take.
transplant to the yeomanry.
Okay. Well, Eagle Eye is probably happy as a kid in a candy store being out here. So he'll take point.
You said the dwarf pointed out like a cliff face that where he said roughly there type thingy.
Yeah, you guys can see some. It's probably your best guess is it's between 1,000 or 1,500 feet up into the crags themselves.
Well, I'll memorize that cliff face because I have direction sense, so now I actually have a point of reference. It's very hard for me to get lost.
Very
there you
good.
go.
Well, you should
So-
fly up there and go check it out.
Exactly.
Go find us the switchbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we're cooking with fire.
So what's a switchback?
A switchback
Right.
is a way that you can get up steep faces where the trail meanders in.
Oh, sort of
one-
taking the path of least resistance type thing, even though it's longer.
Correct.
Okay.
He said that there's likely going to be switchbacks going up into that area if somebody lived up there. Not knowing who the person is or anything of
Right,
that
never-
nature.
He said he'd never been up there, so. But we have to look for the path off of the main path, and then we got to look for the switchback.
Well, I'm thinking if it was a mage's sanctum, so to speak, library somewhere away from prying eyes, there might be a way of getting at least a mule up there. Because what did he eat? You know, did he get supplies up there, or did he get it shipped in by cargo?
Yeah.
Or he casted fly in. Or
Yeah, or teleport to Lothwick, load himself up, teleport home.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I trust the ranger. You'll be all right. As I turn around and just guide him and go that way, not that way, that road over there. I'll be right behind the ranger, just not looking at the map, because literally being a druid, I don't use maps like that. It's all, you know, oh, I know where that copse of trees is. But as long as he's looking at the map, I'll keep looking at the cliff face, and between us we'll figure out the shortest and safest route for right now, especially with walking the horses.
Well, we're able to ride right now, so.
I'll walk next to you then. It'd be okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I don't think you're galloping up there.
No, I doubt it.
Oh no.
No. All right,
I just
so
I
the
looked up
leader of
the-
this expedition is going to need to give me a wisdom.
Go on, Ranger. Let's go. Come on, make it roll. So he's
So-
off past Lothwick, heading east.
Yeah.
What the? What? I found a switchback.
I found some switchbacks.
Yep.
You did find you do see the trail, like a faint one, not anything that's it's likely a game trail that's leading towards that direction. Follow it for
Alright.
a good couple hours into the tree line. Is anybody paying attention to direction of travel?
Me. Yep,
I
me.
need
Direction
you,
sense.
Give me
It's
that.
automatic. Yep, in the tower or
Yep.
there you go.
Hearn, you're thinking, yeah, we're doing good.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it says as long as I concentrate for D6 minutes, I guess, I can determine a rough direction that they're heading. If I fail, I roll a natural 20, I'll be walking back down the path that we came up saying, this is the way we gotta go. That wind's really making me feel cold. I'm glad I got a 32-ounce cup of cocoa.
Yep.
All right,
Pretty windy
so
out there.
you guys walk for about 2 hours, getting to a point where you're definitely not able to ride the mounts any longer. You figure you've probably made some progress towards this. You do find some switchbacks that kind of allow you to ascend a few hundred feet up above where you were, as you are able at some points to look back and see the city of Lothwick in the distance.
Ah, beautiful.
But the city of Lothwick seems misplaced from your position to where you would have expected it to be. You seem to be further east than you want to be. Continuing along for another couple hours. You definitely feel that you have made some really good elevation advancements. Simply because of the burning in your legs, the air is seeming to make you feel a little more gassed than you normally would on a journey, on a walk like this.
Okay. And are we a bunch further east?
Well, you're not in a place where you can see below. Walking another hour, though, you do get to a place where you spot a clearing that faces to the north. Do we want to do a direction sense? Do we want to do a...
Yeah. So after another hour, we're in a clearing.
Yes, you guys have been traveling for about 5 hours now at this point.
Yeah. We're in a clearing facing north.
Hearn,
Okay.
you notice that you guys are a lot further east than
We should be.
you should be.
Okay, so the switchback that we're following, even though it's making it easier for us to get up the mountains, is actually taking us further away from where we need to go.
Yes.
I'll hoik to the ranger and say, just pull on it. Oh, he's walking now. We need to go that way because this switchback is still taking us east, and we need to go sort of north or northwest to that mountain range over there. Although it's easier
Agreed.
to get up here. Yep.
I would say, if I'm correctly, you're able to change into an owl. Why don't you convert to an owl and see if you can, find us a better direction by getting a better view from above us.
I could do that.
That's my recommendation, is to let's get you up in the sky, and maybe you can, because wouldn't it suck if we go, if you pop up in the sky and a quarter of a mile east from us, it turns into the valley around the S, and,
It would. All right.
I'd say go get us a bird's eye view. But you're right. I think we're way more east than we should be.
Okay, I will change into... I'm trying to think. What type of birds have I been seeing in the area at the moment? Just general wildlife.
Falcons. I mean, not a lot. We've seen eagles.
Yeah, changing into an owl isn't really my hotspot with a falcon or an eagle. I will change into an eagle. Whatever they're called, snowy eagles, so they have a bit of and then fly the way I think we should be going. That way I've got better vision.
Northwest.
Yep, go northwest, using the fact that I've got eagle vision, and look for either a switchback that's going to take us closer to where we're supposed to be going, i.e. that cliff face that the dwarf pointed out, or whether we're just going to have to tether the horses somewhere and start climbing.
All right, so...
And maybe if you're not able to find a path, look at some of the rock faces and see if you can see any gear. If somebody was coming up here down, they would have put they would have put gear in the mountain to make climbing
maybe a
up and down
piece of
easy.
rope or something.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'll look for caves and anything else, maybe an abode, because what are we looking for? Do we know? Did he live in a cave, like a mole, or did he live in a house?
I don't remember.
So you're looking for a cave type entrance.
Okay, so look for a cave, and then like Eagle said, look for potentially climbing gear that's been forgotten. Some pitons jammed in, a cliff face, some fallen rope, a dead horse, a body at the bottom of the cliff, anything that doesn't look like it's supposed to be there.
A cavalier sitting down crying.
So
he belongs there.
So are you flying up to that area? Is that where you're going to fly to?
Yes. Fairly high up in the air, way out of arrow range. So I want to be a good, I don't know, what's an arrow if you're pointing it straight up? A good 300 to 400 feet up.
Okay, very good.
And then I'll just looking for a cave or a switchback that's going to get the party from where they are closer to where we're supposed to be going. I'm aiming at the tip of the G, not the top part, the bottom bit, the little bar at the G there. That's sort of where that little, in my mind, is a little cave there.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Looking in and around there for caves.
As you take flight, you figure it's going to take you about an hour to get there.
Okay.
Flying over, you do see a campfire or a fire outside, and I'd say about 20 minutes into your flight, what you do notice is that there seems to be a tribe of perhaps cavemen gathered around. Looks like they're cooking something that they've hunted. They don't pay any attention to you being so high up. They don't seem as if they are alerted to any danger in the area. Likely don't.
Does it look like the same type of people as, I don't know, I can't remember what his name is, the shaman?
No.
So these are even more primitive.
More primitive, very much so, more primitive. But they seem to be going about their normal daily activities.
Okay, fly over them, just, make a mental note. Not to come in here in case they like dwarf and hobbit burgers.
From a count, you figure there's probably at least 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's definitely too many. So venison is not on the menu for those guys tonight.
After about another half hour flying, you start to see more clearly where your target is. With the eyesight that you do have, you have a greater magnification of the area. And you fly for about another 15 minutes or so, and you find yourself in this leveled off area. It's quite expansive. In fact, enough to perhaps hold a small, well, a tiny village, not a small village.
So it might have held a village, or it does hold a village?
It's large enough that it could hold a 50-person village, you would figure. It's a pretty big plateau. But the thing that you do notice, nestled off into the northern face, because it's on a cliff, and there's this plateau area, and then the mountain continues beyond it. It's actually green grass up there. But you do notice that there seems to be an opening in the northern area of it.
This definitely looks like the place then.
From just looking at the map and just knowing your general area and having the view that you have, your best guess is this is where it is.
Okay. Alright, well, wheel back.
The problem is that you haven't seen any route up here.
Well, I'll remember to avoid that camp, because that's going to be the safest bet, is to not go through the Neanderthal Kentucky Fried Chicken camp.
Well, that's the other part of the problem, is that the trail that you guys are on leads directly to that camp.
That makes sense, because I think they would have made, like it's probably them.
And there's a trail,
trail
that switchbacks as well to the north of their camp that you noticed as well. So it's like that path goes through the camp, and you see that it also branches out to the east and to the west from their camp. Those are some of the things that you recollected.
Okay. Fly around
But
for...
There's...
Go.
Like, you don't see there's nothing obvious as to how you would get up to this plateau. This
without
large
climbing.
ledge. Yeah. And looking at it, you figure it's very possible to get to this ledge by climbing.
Right.
but it's going to be about a 250-foot climb.
Yes. Okay. Spend about 2 minutes enjoying the fact that I'm flying, being a druid, messing around. Spot maybe a mouse or something small, and on the way back to the party, scoop down and catch it.
There's one available for your gathering.
Oh, I'll pick that up. I'll carry it. I'm not going to eat it on the thing. I'm going to be civilized.
So you taking
Eat
the
it when I
same
get
route back, or are you?
Slightly different, a little bit around to the east, avoiding that camp, and then just as in case I missed a switchback, that might take us slightly a longer way around, but avoiding the 30 to 40 man, cookout. I'll go around, like say, an extra 10 minutes around to the east, and then make my way back to where the party are hunkered down.
All right, so going
Clutch
that
it.
way, you actually do notice that there seems to be a trail that leads off that direction as well.
Ooh.
It heads to the east.
From their camp?
No. From
the plats.
The way I'm envisioning it, and so correct me if I'm wrong. I'm envisioning that you kinda went out this way.
Yep. I'm flying from the east of the plateau, slightly a bit more east, and then curve around to go back to the party to look that way, trying to give a couple of good, maybe a mile, at least a mile between where I'm looking in that camp full of savages.
Okay.
So I'm coming off the plateau at the eastern edge, and then just going a little bit more east, stop, catch a mouse, and then fly in like a circle down to the rest of the party so I can tell them what I found.
Well, you do. You actually do see that there's a way to the face that circumnavigates the caveman camp.
Does it still look like a pretty serious climb in some places?
It is definitely a mixed climb. So
Okay.
you got some areas where you can walk the mounts, but it is definitely a lot of bouldering and a lot of class 7 type navigation where horses are not going to be able to pass.
Right.
Your most direct route is through the caveman camp, which could get you close to the face and still have your mounts, or to circumnavigate that camp. I don't know, you're going to kind of stay above and follow that trail and see where that goes?
I'm good. Yeah, the one that goes to the east, I'll stay above that and just follow it.
So you
see if it starts coming back down.
It does. And the thing is it doesn't connect at all with this trail that the party is on.
Right.
So in order to get to that, and I'm going to say that you get back to the camp, and following this trail, it takes you about 2 hours of flying around to get a better understanding of this.
Right.
And so it's definitely starting to get to be dusk.
Hopefully they've made camp because they were in the tree line, I think.
Well, what you have noticed is that if the party travels about an hour to the east,
they'll pick up this.
Well, what's going to happen is that they're going to go follow this trail. I'm going to just speak in approximate times here, maybe 15-20 minutes to follow this trail, and then you know that if they cut off the trail and kind of renegade it to the northeast, doing a little bit of minor technical climbing of like 20-foot cliffs and navigating around boulders, you'll be able to get on the second trail.
Okay. Right, that's
There's
good
going to be a
enough.
point though that the horses, like as soon as you
Aren't
break
gonna
off
be
the
able
trail,
to.
the horses are not going to be able to follow.
Right.
So you're going to be
Right,
on foot.
Okay, I'll fly back to the camp, and then just like, is Lyric and stuff with us as well?
Yes. Lyric and
I'm gonna
Corona are
land
with-
next. I'm gonna land next to Lyric like I did as an owl. Just land and look at her. You know, mouse wrapped in my feet, so I've landed on the mouse, and then I'm gonna, before I change back, I'm gonna pull the mouse's head off and eat the mouse. Then I'll change back to the druid and say,
I really wish Lyric was here for this, because I cannot do it justice her reaction.
informative, I'll say very informative. There's a large, if we follow this trail, point to the one we've been following for about 20 more minutes or so, it'll start slowly curving to the northwest, but it's going to take us into a camp full of savages. Yeah, savages. Yep, savages. Leather, furs, stone tools, cooking something over a fire, but there's a lot of them, at least 3 to 4 dozen. But if we carry on going on this thing for about 20 minutes, then cut northeast for about another 30 minutes and roughing it, going over some large boulders, there's another switchback that goes up to the base of the plateau where I think we've got to go. Now the plateau is lovely and flat, could make a whole friggin' village there. It's perfect grass, some shrubs, maybe some small trees. Didn't see any water, but it's safe for us to get there. Now the bad thing is the horses won't make it. They'll make it to the offshoot, but after that it's going to get harder and harder. Much more chance of them breaking legs or falling down the cliff, and then at the end you've got maybe 150-foot climb rather than a 250 or more climb if we go the other way. The safe way, if you want to take the horses, is we have to go through the savage camp, because it goes all the way through and then it branches out almost in both directions, east and west, to the plateau. So that's what pretty much is ahead of us, is a very large, and I do mean large. I didn't sit there and do a head count, but we're looking at 3 to 4 dozen savages. And they're camped. It's an actual encampment. Now, I think they're wanderers. I think they go out hunting, but they seem to be pretty happy where they are. Scoop, did I see any structures? Did they have like lean-tos, maybe some crude tents?
There were some lean-tos, and they did have skinning racks.
Okay.
So they were definitely
So they're probably
stationary, mobile
nomadic.
from there.
Yeah. Yep.
But
it is
there
an
was-
actual camp.
Yeah.
Well, relay it to everybody, especially to the rangers, then he can get an idea, put it on the map. This is roughly where they are. This is the switchback. This is the way we can go to avoid them. But if we avoid them, we lose the horses. Within the next 2 hours of travel, we're going to lose the horses. And then it's a gradual climb until the end.
Ooh. Are you telling this to Lyric or to the whole group or?
The whole group.
Oh, okay.
But and I'm showing the what's his name? Light Eagle, Light Feather,
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye.
I'm going to
Light
show
Feather.
Eagle Eye where the camp is on the map, so he can mark it down, where the switchback goes to their camp, and where this other one goes that avoids the camp and goes around.
Okay.
So you have both of your options.
Yeah, I've updated the map. I think we want to avoid the natives.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
What's troubling me is you indicated there was really no good place to put the horses.
Nope.
You know,
Here
they need water.
Right, this is the closest place I think is safe is where we are because you're in the tree line. But if they seem to be like a hunter-gatherer mentality. So it's possible that they might find the horses if they go hunting tomorrow. You know what I mean? If they come down that trail that we're going up, they might find the horses.
Okay. And nothing suitable on the eastern once
Nope.
we go past the junction to their trail to go around. There was nothing suitable for the horses.
No, the only way we can get the horses to that plateau is to follow the trail we're on for about 20 minutes ish. Then it's going to curve to the northwest and it's going to go straight into their camp. Then it's going to go east or west, and both of those lead to the plateau. Now there might be a bit of fumbling and walking and helping the horses, but it's not that bad. There's another option, which is we can just climb without taking the switchbacks, but that's about a sheer 200 to 300 feet climb with all the gear that you're carrying. Again, we'd lose the horses because we wouldn't be able to get them up there at all. We wouldn't be able to get a mule up there.
Right, but what I'm hearing you say is the best place to leave the horses is here.
Is
this location a good spot to leave the horses? Can we get them off the trail at least?
School people.
Mm-hmm.
Is asking a question.
Well, Thodan's asking, or Eagle Eye, Matt's asking a question.
Oh, okay, I bet.
Eagle Eye, your analysis of the area is no, this isn't where you're at now is probably a good place to set up camp, but this isn't
not a good place to leave the horses.
You're not going to want to leave the horses if you value them at all.
Have we passed anything in the last 30 minutes that would be a good place to leave them?
Well, you guys have been sitting around there kind of waiting around for the past couple hours.
Yeah, like 2 to 3 hours almost.
4.
Well, right. But like within an hour of here, did we pass any good places that would be, secluded with water?
Your best bet would be to have left them back at the rest spot that you were at, where you guys camped the night before.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, we could go back down there tonight.
Yeah, it's not that far. I mean, it was only
it's
like
5
2
hours. No, it's 5.
Oh, it's 5.
We're 5 hours in, right? Plus you were gone for 2 hours, so that's 7 hours. So we're 7 hours on the trail right now.
You guys traveled 4 hours.
No, you said 2, 2, and 1. 2, 2, 1.
2, 2, and 1. Yep, 2, 2, and 1. 5 hours. So you guys traveled
so
up
5 hours, and then we've been here for 2 hours.
It's taken longer for you to get to where you are than it would be to get back, simply because of inertia and gravity, and you guys are going uphill most of the way. So you figure you probably could get back there in 4 hours.
I think we go back there.
Being that it is nighttime, like you're at dusk right now, you're not going to want to make that trip tonight. Would be your guess.
Yeah, so let's camp here for the night. Set watches, and because Eagle Eye is not going to let us unless we're going to let the horses go.
Oh no.
I cannot fathom tying them up in a place where they don't have food and water. So I think we would need to go back in the morning to the rest point with the horses and try to find someone that would stay there with them and take care of them, or take them back to Lockwick. I'd prefer if they stayed there and took care of them.
If there's anybody there, don't forget it's like a waypoint, so they come in, spend the night, maybe,
Right, and
then leave.
spend the night and
again.
leave. But I would imagine, though, just about every day there's going to be somebody there.
Yep.
All right.
So those are my thoughts. What do you, anybody want to do that? Don't want to do that?
Yeah, sounds good.
about right. Yeah.
Perfectamundo.
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys are setting up camp.
Set up camp and use the watch list.
Quan and Lyric take the first camp, or first watch, not the first camp. Uneventful. Where is my time? Bear with me a minute here. I'm looking over the watch list. All right. So it's quite dark. Quana and Lyric, they've gone embedded down. Michael and Eagle Eye, the two of you are on a watch together. Eagle Eye, you hear some activity, like the rustling of leaves.
But abnormal, otherwise it wouldn't have bothered me.
Correct. And that is to your northeast of where your
Who am I-
campsite is set up.
All right. Who am I on watch with? Eagle Eye is on with Michael.
Michael, yep.
I would get Michael's attention, and I would tell him to start waking up others, and Eagle Eye is going to go investigate.
Hey. Eagle Eye says, wake up. I don't know what's going on out there, but he says that there's something afoot. Starts like waking up people. I didn't hear anything myself, but it should be all right, I guess. I don't know.
But Eagle Eye's not going to go like running into it. He's going to try to get to a spot in the shadows, let his night vision, kick in, and make sure that he can like scan the area, where he heard the noise. And he'll be fully using, his stealth abilities as well as his listening ability as an eyesight. So he'll be hiding in shadows, moving silently.
Map should have popped up for you.
Got it. Hopefully the noise is coming from the south and not the north.
No, it's coming. You hear from the northeast.
Yeah.
That's not good. There's no map up there.
Oh. That's the wrong
From the
side.
east. From the east,
okay.
with a kind of a northern tilt.
not northwest.
That's east over there.
Yeah.
Over there. So anyway, Eagle Eye's going to find a nice shadow to get away from this fire. Find
Yes.
a nice shadow that he can hide in.
Same thing
And,
with
begin to move silently and see if he can find what's making this noise.
All right, so Eagle Eye, I need you to put yourself where you are doing this.
So
Michael,
I
at the same time, Michael is going to go wake people up.
Yeah,
That's
give
what
me
he's
the
doing.
give me the ping again, because my map was so large when it clicked, I couldn't see the source. Okay,
Ping.
which one of these? This is Eagle Eye. Oh, he's gonna like, you know.
Right.
Can you see me move it?
Slow
Can you
up.
see me move it? Yeah, I'll
He's
go to like
going-
there. Yeah, so he's gonna go there, use the rock to kind of hide, and
So right here, where you're at right now.
yeah, that's where he'll go first, and then I don't know how to make the
As you
ping.
move over to there, you
Yeah.
actually hear some rustling, like maybe 50 feet in front of you.
Oh shit.
And you hear a distinct noise that reminds you of a small species of creatures that you've run into in the past. The voice sounds to you like that of a kobold.
What a
Michael, what are
high-pitched
you doing?
squeeze out.
I'm whispering. I say, "Hey, everybody! There's something going on out there."
Eagle Eye left me.
Yeah, he left me. I don't know. Well, just be careful. Get up. Get up.
Get up.
Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. Top of the morning to you. Come on, get up here. And then he goes over a little bit and just tries to peer off into
So
the
you're doing that at
darkness.
each of the tents?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
well, I'm like right in the middle. I could do it like one side and then the other. Just like kind of like yeah.
How loud?
Enough to whereas the people inside the tents could hear me, but people around outside, or like where Eagle Eye's at, people wouldn't hear me there. Just
Okay.
kind of like more of a whispering and grabbing the tent, moving it a little bit, and wake up.
All right. Valentino, you're awoken by Michael's distinct voice.
Okay.
Hearn, where are you sleeping?
Looks like he's in the tent.
Behind Thoden, apparently I'm in there. Propped
Looking
up
for
in a
some hot
corner.
stuff.
Would you be sleeping
come.
in the tent? I'm just
No,
trying to figure
probably
you out.
behind it. No, behind it on the floor. I have a winter blanket, so I'll just put that over me. And if I'm in a tent and I get up in a rush to get outside, the tent's going to be on my freaking horns. I'm just going to
Yeah.
end up. So no, I'll sleep. Yeah, I'll sleep behind the tent. So just wrapped up in a blanket.
All right.
You sleep in gear form. Just lay down.
No,
Yeah.
even though I could, but no. I'm just yawning. I'm like, oh.
So
Look at the
Hearn,
moonlight.
you hear Michael, and it awakens you as well. Thodan as well, and Kawana, but Lyric is not awoken by it.
Whose tent is she in?
She's in the tent with you now.
Thoden would definitely wake her up, so he would grab her and shake her pretty hard.
All right, Eagle,
Get up, class.
I need a surprise roll from you.
That I'm surprised?
I need a surprise roll from Eagle Eye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the darn tower's covered by your thing. Hold on.
No,
Should-
no.
I think you
the
should
map.
just roll it. And on your character sheet, there should be a
It's under.
No, I
surprise.
Yep,
I
under
just grabbed.
combat.
It's right here.
Where is my phone?
I just
Alright,
couldn't throw it.
That's all I needed. I just wanted to make sure. I was not expecting anything different than what it was. All right, so at this point, I need initiatives. Everybody else is going to be skipping around to wake themselves up, but Eagle Eye, you are definitely about to engage.
What a terrible knit. Do you want it from Thoden as well?
No, Thodan is... Well, I need to know what Thodan's going to be doing, because Thodan's, at this point, has no armor on.
Yeah. Thoden is just going to grab his shield and his mace.
Okay, so that's what Thodan's going to do.
He's not going to... He doesn't have the time to put armor on.
No.
You need initiative from me, Scott?
No, I'm not going to need initiative. I just need one from Eagle Eye only.
Okay.
I just needed to know the order of what he's about to... Are you kidding?
I try not to joke.
I know. An arrow flies past you, Eagle Eye, coming directly from that position. And there you see, as clear as day,
Cobalt.
then you are up to bat.
Okay, so before he does anything, he's going to shout out to the group that there's at least 2 groups of kobolds, northeast and southeast. And then he's going to go engage. Was there one closer to me than that guy?
You don't
Or
know.
is this the only one I see?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go kill him.
As you move through there, you get to about here, and you definitely see another kobold in the bushes.
Oh. So I definitely don't have to walk as far to hit one. I'll hit that guy first. May I attack him?
Daddy, dearest, yes.
Why is there no pluses on that? Attack 14, longsword +1 at kobold. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but
It's just a hit.
yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Dead.
As you drop him in his spot, you hear chattering around the shrieks of several more of these vile creatures.
Anybody else within swinging distance?
No.
I got another swing in me.
There is nobody else around. You can hear what sounds like the chatter
More
coming
over there.
from
But I can't.
around
I
him.
can't
But
move.
it sounds like quite a few are over there.
Yeah, I can't move though. So.
No.
All right.
And now it is. I'm going to allow everybody to act.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, Eagle Eye's going to move forward and whack at the other one that he can see.
So toss that initiative with your weapon. Let's go through the list by what the sheet says. What do they call this little bar down on the bottom? The tabletop list. So Eagle Eye, Hearn, what is your plan?
Right
Hearn?
now, I'll just take stock of what's actually happening. Considering I've just been flying on the wing for 3 hours, that's like one of these guys running a marathon.
Yeah.
My character is like literally blinking, like, what did you wake me? It's still dark. So I'll just like ready myself, pick up my wooden shield, get my scimitar out, but just stay where I am until I figure out what's going on.
Give me a flat
Oh.
initiative.
You probably heard Eagle Eye tell you there's at least 2 groups, northeast and southwest. Northeast and southeast.
Michael.
All right, Michael's gonna kind of like get over here and just kind of like set up as kind of like a defensive position. Since you said that there's something northeast, I wonder if we could. I guess maybe he could get to.
You
how far?
roll
can
me
I get?
initiative.
I don't know. Let me see.
Well, it's
Roll initiative.
it's initiative time right now.
Okay.
So he's going to move.
Yep, he's gonna move, but when he does.
Oh, why do you have
Again.
dishonor? What the hell?
Dishonored.
Because
What
he
the-
was thinking about hurting Thodan.
Are you gonna be using your weapon? Planning on? Well, you're not actually able to make an attack because you don't see an enemy. But I'd say throw your initiative with your. Let me fix your honor first.
How the hell did I get dishonorable? What the hell?
Don't. It's.
You had bad thoughts about Thodan, that's why.
That's not dishonorable. That's actually honorable.
No, it's because of your level.
Oh.
I don't
I have
like
dishonorable
how
level?
the honor system with this is using Hackmaster's honor, which I'm not going to go into it. I fixed it. So give me a initiative. You're going to have to hold control, but I want initiative based on the weapon that you're using.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Where's the initiative button? Okay.
So it'll be on your actions, and then the gold one to the left of the weapon.
Gold one to the. Oh.
Yeah, the only one who should have dishonor is Thodan.
You said control?
And quite a lot of it.
Oh, I gotta hold an alt key too.
There we go. Thank you. All right. Thodan and then Valentino. I'm making sure none of you all have dishonor.
Thodan's going to basically roll initiative with his mace, but he's just going to pretty much be moving.
Yeah.
And he won't move very far.
Well, he should if he doesn't have his armor on.
I guess that's true. I have no armor on.
Lyric. should be everybody. Valentino,
Yeah, I rolled.
what were you doing?
I can move 30 feet.
Valentino, your movement is 6, so 60 feet. Or 30 feet in attack if you have a target to attack.
I just wanted to just look around real quick, see if there's a good spot for me to hide in shadows.
Well, everything outside of the camp is going to be dark.
Okay. Like, I don't know.
You do have a limited infravision, but that's
Yeah.
ineffective because of the light from the campfire, so it takes a minute for your eyes to be able to adjust back and forth. So
I was gonna plan on over, see how do you mark the map. Let's see.
space, left click, double left click, space. Hold space and then double left click. There you go.
Like around here.
I don't see anything.
There.
Yeah, there's pretty good cover over there for sure.
I need. It's like, I can make it that far, right? Where's the?
Oh, let's actually start the round. Oh, son of a gun! What did I just do?
You got rid of all the initiatives.
I know, and I'm gonna go back and populate them. Valentino was a 2. Kawana was a 12. Hit the wrong button. Eagle Eye was a 9. Hearn was
4.
a 4. Lyric 15. Holy shit. Michael 11.
Nope.
Thodan 10. I think that's everybody. All right.
Can you share that map again? The camp map.
Yeah.
So, what do I got to move? Well, I can move 60 feet, so I'm gonna try and go about there and hide in shadows. How do I do it? All right, here we go.
Toss me a hiding shadows on Towered.
Yeah, let me just get over.
Okay. Go ahead and end your turn.
Did that do it?
Yep.
Okay.
Michael, you hear an arrow whistle past you, coming from due east.
You
Valentino,
missed. Oh, sorry.
you hear it fly over your head.
It's my turn. We wait, no, it's not. Let's see. Not turn. Okay.
No, it's not your turn yet.
Nope, nope.
You as well, Eagle Eye, have an arrow fly past you, just missing you.
I love that.
Another arrow flies past you, Michael, missing. The kobold that you spotted, Eagle Eye, steps down, swinging a short sword at you. You daftly deflect his swing, thrusting his sword to the side.
Oh, nice open belly.
Michael, you seem to be the target of many of their arrows. I don't know why that was shot as a short sword. Should have been a short bow, but it still misses.
You threw the short sword at him.
Right. Hearn, you are you've heard at least 4 arrows fly in the direction of the camp.
I will move to here. Is this, I guess, trees and scrub brush and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I will move to there. Moving very quietly and very secretly.
Okay.
Well, I automatically do pass that trace. Naturally, I don't need to worry about leaving a trail, so the plants don't bother me. And I'm also using my ring to blend into the surroundings, giving me 90% invisibility in foliage. So I'm just going to stand there and look like a bush at the moment till I can. Yep. And watch. Oh, I got to end turn. Bam.
Eagle
Speaking
Eye.
of Bam. Speaking of Bam. Oops, I don't have him targeted. Control. Now he's targeted. First swing. Oh, he's hit.
That was a good roll. And he dies.
Of
Nobody
course.
else nearby?
No.
Do I hear any other noise in my general area?
Well, you know an arrow was shot in your direction from the southeast of your position.
So Eagle Eye will kind of like drop. Oh, I guess I can't. My turn's over. All right. Thoden. He's just gonna. How far can I go? I don't.
Considering that you don't have any gear on,
50
you're,
feet.
probably. Well, where's your? I mean, if you unequip that, that gives you a movement of 60 feet.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's the most I've ever moved. That would usually take me 3 turns. I think
That's
I
'cause
want to
you
go like
carry
all
everything.
60 feet.
He's going to streak and go running down the pathway going,
Yeah.
Yes, freedom!
All right, he's gonna run and hide behind this rock.
Okay.
Crouch down. He's a dwarf. Get his shield out because he doesn't know where. He's got to get away from that campfire for his eyes to adjust.
Yep.
So
Next round, you'll
there,
be,
crouch
good.
down, defensive position. Okay.
Michael.
Oh, okay.
You know that you've taken at least 3 arrows shot
3
at you
pot
from this
shots at
direction.
you.
Michael doesn't even move or flinch. He's like, repent.
Repent.
He just goes over, I guess, right over here, and he just bashes his longsword against his shield. Says, "Oh, you can't hit the broadside of a barn." And
Next arrow, natural 20, right through the eye.
Right.
And now he's backlit by a fire. It's like
Yep.
he's perfect target.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm the pincushion.
he's drawing the fire from
I think it's
everybody
great.
else.
He's fully armored. That's fantastic.
All right, and that's the end of my turn. Wait, where the hell's the button for that?
The flag on your combat sheet under actions.
Oh yeah, combat sheet. And the flag.
At the top, on the right.
The hell? Hold up. My bad. I thought I have the combat tracker up, but I don't see.
Not the combat tracker, your action tab.
Oh,
On your
okay.
character sheet.
My bad.
Yeah, it's the last
There we
one. It
go.
looks like a starter flag.
Oh, there you go. End your turn. Perfect. Thank
Yep.
you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kawana runs up beside you. I like your gusto. I yell too as he bangs his spear against his shield. Standing right next to you. We fight together.
Lyric's probably gone back to sleep.
Lyric has not done much of anything. Michael, you get your wish.
Uh-oh.
And another
I'm dead.
arrow flies out towards you, landing at the base of your feet.
Oh. Just as I said. The broadside of a barn.
Uh-oh. You hear Eagle Eye. You hear the distinctive sound of a bowstring breaking from that direction.
Oh, nice.
Being out there for a minute, you can see the heat source of
Yeah.
this
I can
creature.
see. There's something back there.
Another arrow flies in your direction. Again, Michael. Coming nowhere near hitting you. And another arrow flies at you. Flying just across your shoulder. Not even touching you, though. It's as if you have a field that is just not allowing their arrows to strike home. Top of the round.
Rinse and repeat for Eagle Eye.
Okay, just toss the initiative on the weapon that you plan to use.
Yep.
Valentino, you haven't been discovered.
Great. I'm gonna stay where I'm. Stay put.
Michael,
Let me get that one.
what are you planning on doing?
Pretty much the same thing I'm doing, just bashing my shield, and I know where anybody's at right now. Can't see them, so this is what I'm doing for now.
Give me a flat. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay. What's a flat?
Just a
Just
flat
a
initiative.
regular- Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hearn, you're doing the same. Valentino, did you roll initiative?
Not yet.
All right, thank you. Valentino, your eyes have adjusted.
Great. Can I see any heat sources in my 15 feet?
Which direction are you looking? Generalized.
Guess
Head on,
right.
head on a swivel, looking up
pretty
the
much.
hill.
180 in front of me.
Yeah, you see three figures up to the north, to the east of you.
What I figured. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am, stay hidden.
Okay. I gotta roll for Thodan, or not for Thodan. I need to roll for Kawana
And Lyric.
and Lyric. Yes. Where is Lyric? Oh, Lyric's way up there. Holy moly. Lyric. Just in case. Alright. Hearn. Put you up. Nice and camouflaged.
Yep.
Hearn, you're a half-elf, correct?
Correct. That's also why I moved away from the fire.
You see a heat source over here moving. Moving, kind of skirting through these bushes here in this area.
Even though I'm going to talk, even though it might reduce my chance of staying visible, I'm going to go reasonably loud. Eagle eye to your right in the bushes.
Nice.
Because I've got to be able to see a group of things before I can do anything spectacular.
I'm just
Now,
staying where
everybody remember that there's a delay. You can
Yep.
delay your actions.
Yep.
So if you want to delay Valentino, you can delay.
Yep.
All right. And now another arrow shoots out at you, Michael. Again, as per the custom. What the hell? All right. Oh, that kobold there. You see, actually, Eagle Eye, that kobold that his heat source is like running. You can see it running away from you.
Not surprised. His two
And
friends are dead.
it disappears.
Thank you.
To the side of you comes another kobold with a short sword swinging at you. He digs dirt. He's using his short sword as if it were a shovel.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's trying to dig his own grave. The fuck?
Oh, that poor kobold.
Another
Come running
arrow
all the way
shoots
up.
out towards you, Michael, and it misses. Valentino, you see a kobold
Oh, this
come
poor guy.
charging
So,
out of
as-
the bushes.
As it's running past me, can I get a backstab on it?
You get an opportunity attack, that's for sure.
You do. You get attack of opportunity on that thing.
Sounds good.
Has no clue you're there. That is so sad. Oh,
Oh, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna survive this. The poor little
Yeah, I
guy.
don't think he's gonna make it that extra 12 feet.
Is it a small creature?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I should have a.
I'm gonna put him back here. You hit him.
Should I have
Yeah.
You don't. You don't.
No,
You
I
don't need no.
but should I have had a +2 with it?
You're a thief, you get +4 if he was a backstab.
Yeah, it's a +4. Oh, that's what it should have been. Oh.
It doesn't matter anyway, you definitely toasted him.
So
'Cause
now
aren't
is that
you,
Now you
That's
rolled your
backstab.
damage.
right then?
I don't think you're gonna need to use backstab, but you can.
Yeah.
You can, because thieves very rarely get to do the backstab. So let's get this backstab in there and see how much you obliterate this guy.
All right. That's how does that work?
So for let's see, Valentino, you're going to
Just roll damage ×3.
you're gonna hit your powers, and you're going to apply.
This dude's toast. His
Where's
legs might go the extra 12 feet, but his torso's
I'm wondering
not.
if it actually will. There you go.
There you go.
Where's the powers?
It should have it.
Oh, they're powers. Okay. Yep, I see it now. All right.
I want to see if it actually applies it, because it should apply it. Wait, let's see if it's. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Where is that? All right, so you have that power. Do you have that effect? No, you don't have that effect. So we just multiply it ×3.
Okay. They're just regular damage.
Throw your damage, and then we'll multiply it ×3. just to see how much you really clean this thing's clock. 15 points of damage. Wait. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13 points of damage to it. Describe what you just did.
Yeah.
Wow us.
Yeah, kind of jumped out as soon as I saw it was running past me. I jumped out and drove my dagger into his back and ripped it straight up to his neck.
Nice. Oh, did you not have him targeted?
I don't think I did. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Now we have the dead Pac-Man.
Yeah, there it is.
Those tombstones from far away look like little dead ghosts from Paxton.
They do.
Pac-Man.
So it's not my turn. It wasn't my turn, so I don't have to. Do I have to?
You don't have to do anything.
Turn complete or anything?
You see no, you don't do anything. You see another one, another kobold coming out from that same direction, and as he sees you like step out and just like clean this thing's clock. He immediately just comes to a screeching stop and turns and runs.
Yeah.
Unaware of the situation yet at hand, this another kobold shoots the arrow at Michael. Pointless.
It's like
just pointless. Just
they crouch they crouch down before the attack to kind of like sort everything out, and he didn't realize his quiver of arrows. He was sitting on it.
Right.
all the arrows are bent like hell.
I think they're doing it wrong. I think what they're doing is firing a quiver first, or fletching first at you.
Right.
They're like, "Wha-doomf," and you're like, what the? I'm getting hit by feathers over here.
Eagle Eyes stands there and swings at this kobold standing next to him, and he looks like he's using his sword as a shovel as well. But that second hand comes in and just
Kills him.
we gotta drops him. Just drops him right there in his spot.
That first sword was just to get his attention.
Michael,
Give him hope.
Oh, I think you got me. Wait, no, you didn't. You missed completely. And he just like says, "Is there any more of them out there? Or are they all dead?"
There's a few more out there.
Well, let's see. Well, come on out. Seek redemption. Or die. That's it. The end of my turn.
Lyric yawns.
Did she even get up yet?
No. Actually, yeah, you guys should be able. Dodan, you see to the. You see several of these kobolds with bows up the hill.
Up high.
Yeah, they're up in the air.
Thoden is going to stay crouched behind his boulder, and he'll holler back to the folks at the campfire that hey, I can see 3 of them up high on the hill.
Valentino.
All right. Gonna try and move right over here and try to continue back in the shadows.
Okay.
Just disappear.
Go ahead and end your turn.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll again for hiding in shadows?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. Yep. So I'll just stay.
Discretion.
Yes, you don't see any arrows coming after you any longer, Michael. It's as if
Oh, wow.
perhaps they've given up.
Oh, he had 12 arrows shot at him.
In fact, it gets really quiet.
All right. Michael's going to go start to investigate just in case. Well, that's what he's going to do, so I'll just do flat into...
Are you
Unless that's
carrying
the
a
end of the
torch
encounter.
or anything?
No. Maybe I should. Well, no. I'm just going to stick... Tell you what, I'll just stick right here. What the hell? I'll just keep screaming out obscenities until they decide to come attack. And there we go. Just in case if we're still doing it.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Eagle Eye's going to hide in shadows and check out this area down here past these kobolds. And Doden's going to go.
Not how hiding
Doden,
shadows works. Hiding shadows is
Well-
stationary. You're not going to move
Alright,
around
so-
and hide in shadows. You can
Alright,
move
well-
silently.
he's going to move silently and see if he can find anybody else in these bushes down here.
There's nothing. You see the 3
Okay.
dead bodies. It seems as
Doden-
if they beat the streets.
Yeah, I would too if half my group died that quick.
You do notice that you do find the bow that was broken. And
Okay.
indeed, your ears did not betray you. It was the string that snapped.
Okay.
Your best guess is these kobolds quite possibly thought that your group, your party would have been easy pickings to steal your mounts or any provisions that you have. But you all have proved that no. Kobolds are not
not the right creature to be approaching level 6, 7 people.
well, they wouldn't know that.
Right. So I'll search these.
We could just
3
be
bodies
good
down here.
miners.
Yeah.
They seem quite brazen though, as if, this was something that they've done before in the past. But after a couple minutes, it really quickly dawned on them that no. Bad choice. Surveying the area, you ascertain that there must have been at least a dozen of them.
Okay. I'll search the bodies of these 3 down here by Eagle Eye.
Find a few copper coins.
Yeah.
Nothing else of any value. Some crude short swords. The bows for just like pitiful.
Right.
The
But
fact that they can
Eagle-
hit anything with those bows.
Yeah. Eagle Eye will break the bows so that they're not possible to be restrung. And then he'll try to damage the weapons like the short swords, bend and break them, do whatever he can so they're useless.
Did you try to break one of the short bows that on one of the bodies? It doesn't break.
All right. Throw it in the fire. Or does it look particularly nice and doesn't look like a cobalt crappy bow?
It looks like a cobalt crappy bow. But
Okay.
it seems to be sturdier.
All right. Throw it in the fire.
Maybe it was the leader's bow.
Well, I don't think any of us are going to use it.
Okay. If you throw it in the fire, it adds a slight bit of warmth to the 38-degree temperature that's out here. You wonder if you'll ever get to see this mystical thing called snow.
Wow, none of us have seen snow, huh?
I don't know. Have any of you seen snow?
You know the world better than me, so.
I don't know.
I've seen snow, but only on the tops of mountains, and somewhere in Kaeland there's bound to be some snowy areas, but it's not common. Hopefully it will snow. We need a heavy snowfall.
Yes, that's exactly what you need.
A blizzard.
God.
While we're walking, it'll be like, where the fuck are we going? Who are you talking to? You lost everybody else 20 minutes ago.
So do you leave the bodies? What do you do with the bodies? Anything?
At least drag them off the trail, get them into the rocks so the natural predators can eat them. I think Valentino should drag his and just put both halves in the freaking rock or something.
Yep, sounds good.
Well, that way at least we won't get wolves or anything coming too close. They'll just hopefully drag the bodies away because it's like, oh look, free meat. I'm going to snuggle back down on my winter blanket and rock for a pillow, and he woke me up for this, I'll say to myself as I close my eyes and go back to sleep.
A couple more hours pass and nothing out of the ordinary disturbs you, Michael and Valentino. And you realize it's time to give, or Michael and Eagle Eye, I'm sorry. You realize it is time for Valentino to take his turn at the watch.
Yeah.
Valentino, you sit and you hear small creature movement, likely some nocturnal animals hunting for shroom ice or whatever. Beyond that, nothing disturbs the rest of the evening.
Sounds good.
Nope.
At that point, you go to wake up Thodan and Hearn to tell them that it is their turn to sit around the fire.
Thoden again will not sit by the fire. He'll sit off in the shadows and let his eyes
I'm
adjust.
going to sit right here in the woods because I feel more comfortable, and like I said, it's very hard to surprise me in that wood now. I'll just watch the camp from there and watch the area so my eyes are adjusted.
What kind of fire is going at this point? You figure that it's probably 2 hours before sunrise.
Probably just embers, unless it's really, really cold.
About 36 degrees.
No, it's pretty chilly.
Is that
What?
36C?
36
I guess.
Fahrenheit.
I was about to say if it was 36.
We'd be
Yeah.
sweating.
Yep.
Yeah.
36 Fahrenheit.
Well, the fire isn't going to give much warmth to anybody in the tents or
In
somebody
the tents,
around.
right? Yeah, so I would let it
surrounding
just
it.
kind of die. I would let it kind of die down. We can build it up if we need it to cook in the morning, but
Okay. Very good. want from both Hearn and...
Is there any, like, wind in the area at the moment, or no?
It's actually still. It's been
That's
still
good.
the whole day.
That is good, because it says if there's a wind chill of 36 F or below, frostbite can start.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. Yep, we're right at that borderline of frostbite now. Keeping it looking at my Druid's Almanac 36. Oh, that's pretty cold for those guys out there. I'm in the trees, like I said. Yep, he carries a Druid Almanac. Clouds and rain dropping on him. Oh, it's raining, guys. I thought I'd let you know. That's what the Almanac says. Okay, you said you wanted something from Hearn? Or are we safe for the rest of the night?
Let's see if you got that pop up.
Yep, I did.
Dodan should have got one as well.
In the tower?
Yep. Oh, you canceled it, Hearn.
There you go.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I can cancel the other one. Where is Thodan? I don't... Is Thodan all the way out there?
No, Thoden would have been, you know, in
Put
the
Thodan
shadows
where
away
Thodan
from the
is.
fire.
Put Thodan where Thodan is for me, please.
Okay. That's Thoden. He'd probably be hanging out over here in the shadow, using that.
Well, if you're at the embers, there's not going to be much of a light source that would interfere with your ability to use your night vision around the campfire area. Just so you know.
He would still just like
You both
be on the
hear.
periphery.
You both hear like a very not loud, but you hear something that sounds like a thud. 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 Thud.
Oh,
And you hear branches. Or it sounds like branches getting rustled in the distance.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wake everybody up. Tent to tent, get people up.
I'll keep an eye out looking for which direction the thudding is coming from.
The thudding sounds as if it's coming from the north. It doesn't sound close, okay? And it's very subtle.
But we can hear branches breaking.
In the distance.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a giant.
It's a giant. If we're hearing branches break in the distance, that's trees breaking. Because you wouldn't hear a branch break from very far away.
But it sounds like maybe one.
Yeah. But if we get people up now, they could get their armor on.
Yep.
So, all right. Thoden will go. Thoden's going to go into each tent, wake people up. Hey, we have large branches breaking in the distance with a repetitive thud sound. Get up, get your armor on.
Same thing, bushes, trees, ring. Yeah. But trying to get a more thing, is it coming towards us or is it just walking in the distance? Okay, intelligence. What a terrible freaking roll that is.
To you, it sounds like it's moving away. And it's the cadence has not changed, but it's becoming fainter.
So it's actually not moving away, it's on tiptoes. It's moving silently for a stone giant. Tree falls out the way, boots over some rocks.
As you stand there, a
Yeah, I'm
tree
keeping an eye out.
falls towards your direction.
Oh
No.
shit!
Just kidding. No, it
Two
definitely
trees
sounds as if
falls.
it's getting fainter. And so you have the whole party awakened. As you can see the sun begin to light up the area around you at civil twilight, things start to become more lit up. You do hear a wind start to pick up as well.
Temperature going up because it's gradually getting sunnier, or is it staying around the same?
Well, you're at that point where the light is starting to peak the horizon. It's not quite sunrise yet. It's at 30 minutes before sunrise, where going from the black, everything's starting to become gray, and you're starting to see colors. After about another 20 minutes or so, there's enough light that you can, at your normal seeing distance, you can make out figures. You start to hear the squirrels rustling in the bushes. You hear some birds chirping.
The big thumps have gone.
You have not heard the big thumps now for at least 10 minutes. Lyric looks at you, Thodan, and says, "Why did you wake me up? I was getting my beauty sleep."
Yeah. Thodan says, because there was danger.
You can feel the air starting to warm up as the sun does rise. You can feel the warmth of those rays upon your clothing that you're wearing.
Well, we'll get an early start.
What am I looking for here? And so a new day has passed. Like I said, the breeze, you feel that's probably 9-10 mile an hour wind.
Ooh, a little chilly.
At this time of day, you're going to roughly guess it's probably 2 or 3 degrees above freezing.
Wow, it's cold.
Yeah.
But it seems like it is starting to get warmer as the sun continues to have its ascent.
Okay. Well, let's eat breakfast and let's head to the waypoint.
Mm-hmm.
Tearing down camp and having breakfast, getting all the horses together, packing everything up, everybody donning their armor. Takes you guys probably a couple hours. In that, nothing happens at all. No sound of giant footsteps in the distance.
Mm.
Say your last sentence again, Scoot.
No giant footsteps in the distance.
Yeah.
I missed the word no.
Matt's like, no, no.
I'm like, a giant's in the distance. What the hell?
And so you make your way back down the switchbacks, following the trail. Aside from the occasional game animal, you see no other activity on this trail, which is probably a relief. You make it back after about 3.5 hours to the encampment spot. Which is at this point in time empty.
Oh, bummer.
It being only around noon-ish. You figure
Yeah, we're
because
not
the
going to see
sun
anybody
directly
here.
ahead.
I'm not going to see anybody here for 3 or 4 days, or 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe. So do you plan to hang out there and wait?
Yeah, I think we got to.
Is that the consensus?
How far away from me are we from Lothwick?
A day.
In hours. Oh, a whole day. Okay, that's no good.
It's a day's travel. After about 2 hours of waiting, an actual laden wagon with ore you can see approaching from the trail from the north, heading likely towards Lothwick. Sitting upon it is a male dwarf, and next to him is a halfling, which is quite an interesting combination. The two are bickering amongst themselves about from what you can gather and hear, is about how much they'll get for this load.
Is it just the two of them, Scoot?
Yeah, just the two of them.
I don't know. We might have to get somebody just to stay behind. With the horses and stuff. Yeah.
Or have these guys take them to Lothwick for us?
Are they
Almost
coming
as
from
if
Lothwick?
not even noticing, all of a sudden the halfling stops, and as he looks to the side, he just kind of stares directly at Valentino, smiles and waves. Kindred folk. Hello. As he nudges the dwarf. He says, stop, stop. The dwarf stops the wagon right in the middle of the trail. And the halfling jumps down from there and comes up to Valentino and says, where are you from?
Oh, sorry.
No need to be sorry.
Where is he coming from?
We're at the waypoint, and we've been waiting, and a half-elf, or a dwarf, and a halfling on their cart have entered the waypoint area. And
No, they didn't enter the waypoint area. They've been coming down you saw them on the wagon coming down the trail.
Okay.
And as they get to where that waypoint area is, not turning into the waypoint area, but almost driving past, the halfling notices Valentino. And smiles and waves at him and urges the dwarven driver to stop the wagon because he's got to go talk to him. The halfling jumps down off of the wagon and approaches you, Valentino, and says, where are you from?
I'm from the Blandride Hills. What about you, cousin?
I had family in the hills.
Sadly, our little town is no more. It was ravaged by giants. So,
Say it's not true.
put me on the road. Well,
Ravaged
sadly,
by giants?
giants indeed.
Do you know Cousin Shem?
Would I know Cousin Shem?
You would.
Yeah, I do know Shem. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
Did he make it? Who made
I
it
don't-
out?
He did.
Anybody? You made it out? Did Shem make it out?
Do I know if he did?
You do know that he did make it out.
Yes, Shem indeed did make it out. Lucky him. Others not so much. I'm actually out on the road trying to find, some of our kin, and start a new little settlement. But I
Did
don't
the
know if I'm
giants
going to-
slaughter everybody?
Mostly, a lot of us didn't make it, but a lot of us did. We all scattered and ran, but some of us were lucky, some of us weren't so much.
So what brings you to these roads?
A long story, actually.
Why the Jottons?
I was traveling looking for our lost kin, and I ran into a whole lot of other people. They were former slaves or refugees, and where are those people?
Where are those people?
Oh
They're
yeah, they're at
Bertha's.
Yeah, at Blanche's, right?
Bertha.
What's her face? Yeah, so
Bertha.
I had found this group here, and they were leading some other refugees back to their home, and I decided, oh, let me join up with these guys, and maybe I can find some of my people while they help their people, and here we are.
As he stands there puzzled, scratching his head. But you shouldn't be out here. No? It's dangerous. Unless you go to the mine.
What mine?
But you don't look like miners.
No, we're looking for the former home or the home of some old wizard. Some old wizard sent us on a request to have us recover some items from an associate of his that that he believed lived in this area, and we're hoping to retrieve some items from that home back to the old wizard, and then he's going to do some other favors, and then he'll have more requests for us, and so that's where we are.
That sounds too dangerous to me.
No, not so much. We did fight. What I know what a kobold would be, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. We just fought some kobolds, so be careful out there. But we killed a lot of them, and then the other ones ran, so it's not that bad. But I know there are giants in these hills.
Oh, there are. There
Have
most
you-
definitely are.
Have you seen them?
I've not seen. I stay away from places that giants could be for sure. I just we just run the wagon back and forth to bring the ore from the mine back to the town, and we get paid by the weight of the load. And me and Jagan over here, we were discussing what we thought we were going to get for this load, and my guess is 20 silver, but he thinks we're only going to get 17. And if you look at that load, what do you think? What do you think's more close?
I would say 15.
It can't be. Do you have experience in these areas?
Well, what is it? I don't have appraisal or anything. No.
I say
So just-
20. You're more in the line of Jagan, so maybe I'll convince him that 15 is what I really meant. But no. You should definitely not go off this trail. Stay on the trail. It's safe. Off the trail, no. Guards come by this trail a few times a day.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I mean that's our thing. We don't have our horses, so it's difficult. But we're definitely going to stay on the trail. Thank you.
He looks at your horses and says, "What? Whose horses are those?"
So wait, I must have missed something. Did we not? Did we come out of the hills?
Yeah, we're back at the waypoint. We need to decide if we want to ask these guys to take our mounts back to Lothwick
Okay.
and drop them off at Bertha's, or
Yeah.
because I doubt that just two of them are going to be willing to stay here.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
So I would say use your friendly connection and offer these guys like 10 gold if they'll take our mounts back.
All right. Yeah. You want to give me 10 gold?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll take the platinum off my character sheet. No problem.
All right. I'll offer him the 10 gold.
It'd be 2 platinum, Matt.
Is back. So,
Wait, you'll give 10 gold to take your horses? I don't need to take care of them, do I?
No, we just need
No,
to deliver
no.
to Bertha.
No, just yeah.
Who's Bertha? How do I find Bertha?
Bertha's a nice old lady that has a farm, and she has a lot of people working on her farm now. So yeah, that's where the
It's where our caravan of the freemen are.
the caravan of the freemen are
The
now,
lots of people you were talking about.
Yes, they're helping Bertha with her farm because her husband died or was killed by giants. So,
Giants are very bad creatures. They stay away from them. They like to do those things.
Yeah, that's what we've heard. So yeah, I'll give you 5 gold pieces to bring back the horses to Bertha.
But you said 10.
I did I? Oh.
That's such a typical halfling thing to do.
But
You throw in some bread with it and you got a deal.
sure, it's 5 gold pieces and some bread.
I'm kind of hungry.
Sure.
Jagan here, he don't like to eat like I like to eat.
No, I understand us. It's a halfling thing. I get it. Yeah, so I give him some crusty bread and 5 gold pieces.
As he jingles them through his hand, he's like, "You said 10."
I meant 5. It's not that far.
But you said 10. You can't do me wrong, cousin.
Oh, all right. I'll give him the other 5.
I spent the 2 platinum already, so.
Well, no, you need to be. It's 10 gold pieces.
Oh, it's 10 for each of them?
No. It's not platinum,
okay.
Matt.
No, 2 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Well, in a city where you can convert it, but he said 10. Yeah, You give him 2 platinum pieces. Let's make this a bit easier.
Yeah, because I don't have. Thoden doesn't have. It's 2 gold.
Oh man. All right.
So the comic value of this is kind of lost because you gave him 1 platinum piece and he wanted 2.
Yeah.
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 And so he walks back to the wagon, talks to Jagan, comes back to you guys, and says, "Can you give me 5 gold for this platinum so I can give my friend a cut? Cousin?"
You're gonna make change?
That's what he's asking.
Wow.
And now it's probably not a platinum. Now it's probably a toy coin.
I don't have any fair change. I can't break that down any further. Thoden, do you have an extra 5 gold pieces?
Thoden does not.
Oh.
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye, do you have an extra 5 gold pieces?
Eagle Eye will give you 5 gold pieces.
All right, so I take the platinum and give him the 5 gold.
Oh.
You're gonna come back and want to change the other one.
Oh God.
Okay. Valentino, where do you
Yes?
keep your coin?
In my pouches.
Okay.
You got a little bit less.
Little bat.
All right. So he hands you back the platinum
Okay.
and takes the 5 gold and walks back to Jagan. He talks for a couple more minutes. And he comes back and he says, "Can you give me 5 gold for the other platinum, please?
I'm gonna check and make sure I still have my pouches.
Your pouches are both there."
All right, cool. Eagle Eye, do you have any 5 more gold to break the other platinum?
Eagle Eye thinks this is the best entertainment he's had in a long time. And he will happily give 5 more gold pieces.
No, thank you. So I give what was his name again?
I forgot. Shem.
Shem.
Yeah.
Shem. Jeez.
So yeah,
Write that down.
Yeah.
I got it.
Because this may be important down the road.
Yeah, and he's got all of our damn horses.
I give 5 gold, and
Split up on the black market.
that's that.
And so he walks back to Jagan and they talk and they kind of hear like, it sounds like they're a little like antagonistic. So he comes back again.
What?
He's like, "Can you give me 20 silver for these 2 gold?
Oh my God.
Please?"
I don't know. We'll find out.
It's the only way that this is gonna work. Jagan he's a protester.
Yes.
making it hard on me to give him his fair share, not having all the responsibility like me, and we
But
need to really break the currency
Gold
down
is-
to the proper proportion in order to
gold is
make
better
sure
than
that
silver.
Jagan is given the right amount of coin for the amount
Is
of
he
work that
ripping
he's going to
Jagan off?
contribute it to this.
Is he ripping Jagan off?
Well, give me an intelligence.
Oh God.
God.
Let's see, where are we?
You're getting the idea that he is definitely like making a barter with Jagan to get a better share of the cut than
Yeah.
than what he is going to take in
Yeah.
true Shem style.
Yeah, Eagle Eye, do you have
Nope.
silver?
Nope.
Do you have any silver?
Nope.
Oh. Michael, do you have any silver pieces?
Oh, let me check and see what I got here. Oh, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let me see. I look inside my thing. Oh, your luck. I have 7 silver pieces on me.
Great. Can I borrow them?
Of course you can, lad.
Oh, thank you. So I give him the 5 silver. What do you want? 5 silver?
20 for 2 gold.
Oh, he wanted 20?
For 2 gold.
So I tell him, no, I only have 5 silver for 1 gold. How's that?
He looks and scratches his head. No, that's not going to work. You know better than that.
Well, that's all we have. I'm sorry.
I'll be back. And he walks back to Jagan. The dwarf slams his fist on the bench of the wagon. Shem looks back to you, smiles, and gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
And he climbs back up on top of the wagon, and they start to work their way down the road.
With our horses?
No.
Nope.
Oh my God.
You forgot our horses.
As you yell that out, they seem to both stop the wagon, and Shem stands up on top of the rocks in the back and looks, and he goes, "Sure enough, I thought you were going to hook them up."
All right.
Hurry up!
Who wants to tie them
We
up?
have places to be.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm not sure I trust this halfling.
You're just now discovering that?
Yep.
I'm not trusting. I don't think they're gonna take the horses back to Bertha.
I think we should wait for a patrol, guys.
Come on now. Are you going to tie the
But
horses to the
Valentino,
wagon?
You might want to go get our money back.
Mm-hmm.
If you can even remember how much of it he has.
Oh yeah. I ended up making out pretty good from this deal.
Yeah, he's got gold for the silver. Oh.
Are you going to tie the horses up or what? Let's go. We have to get back to Loftwick.
No, that's all right.
Suit yourself.
It's
Jagan,
up,
let's go.
guys. Do you guys want to tie the horses up to?
Well, first I'm gonna try to see if he's got any evil intent towards the horses or anything like that. Even
Evil intent towards the horses?
well, towards like if they're gonna sell our horses.
Throw it in. I mean, I don't trust my kin. Maybe you trust yours.
So you can detect evil intent if that's what you're trying to detect. You can't detect intention.
Okay.
But you don't detect evil. You don't detect evil.
Okay.
You sit there and concentrate for a minute at him, and you don't detect evil.
The moment he starts that shit, Thoden starts walking away.
And so Shem sits down, and the wagon begins to head down the road without the horses in tow.
Oh my god.
After a few minutes, they vanish out of sight. As you realize that they just walked off with 2 platinum.
Yep.
And aren't even doing the job you asked them to do.
Yep. That was the best 2 platinum Thoden had spent for entertainment since the last time he tipped Lyric.
Another half hour or so passes, and you actually do see 6 armored soldiers of Lothwick upon horseback.
Looking for a halfling and a dwarf.
With a stolen card of war.
Have you seen a dwarf and a halfling with a stolen cart of ore driving by here?
Oh
No.
my god.
No.
They just stole our horses.
Your horses are with you.
No, we still have our horses.
So, the guards kind of come up and stop at the entryway to the area where the rest spot is. And they say, well met. What brings you to this area?
At this point, I think we should let Michael talk.
When he's looking right at Michael.
What we're trying to do right now is we've come into quite a pickle, to say the least. Now, the problem is that we have all these horses and donkeys and whatnot, and they just can't get right up the mountain anymore. Could we bother you 2 fine gentlemen to bring these either horses and donkeys down to Lothwick, to Big Bertha, and stable our horses over there? We'd be mighty obliged. I don't know.
What are you doing on the mountain?
Well, we're trying to get to a certain. You know what? I done forgot now. It's been that long.
The mayor.
Oh yeah, that's it. The mayor.
The mayor sent this to his wizard friend.
Not mayor.
Well, Crispin Redwell. He's the spokesperson.
Yes.
Yes,
He's the spokesperson of the yeomanry.
Right. So Crispin Redwell.
Who's saying
sent us
this?
To Michael. I'm just giving him the names.
You just give me names. I can't think right now. It's like too late right now.
Crispin Redwell is the spokesperson for Lothwick. The wizard, Ayad Jason, whatever, is the one that we're doing the favor for, trying to find the former cave home of Remel the Redeemer or Reader. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Ramel the Reader.
Ramel the Reader.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing.
Yep.
And if we happen to run across Denholm Alchohedi, the mountain druid that's
Oh my
missing,
God.
that's a benefit.
Enkelhab, right? I think that's what his name is. Denholm
yeah.
Enkelhab.
Yep.
Enkelhad, yeah. So there's all the names you need, Michael.
Yep. We're gonna do all of that at the top of this mountain. That's what we're
So
gonna
you
do.
are charged by spokesman Crispin? Of
Yep,
course we'll take
that's
your
the
horses
man.
back.
Thank you very much, young man.
May I
May
get a
Saint Cuthbert-
blessing of St. Cuthbert?
Of course you can.
Thoden starts to back away.
Yeah.
And so they gather up your horses and assure you that they will be safe in the royal stables.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can bring it to Bertha. That's where all of our people are. What's the name?
The
Very
Freeman.
well, we will make sure
Yeah.
that they're groomed and fed before taking them
Okay.
there.
There we go. Thank you very much. Oh,
And now you are horseless.
yep. There we go.
Make sure you take everything you need off your
Yeah.
horses.
Oh yeah, I already got everything on me right now. What I need.
I don't.
I think
Thoden is not going to be able to walk.
Wow.
Thoden's going to have to let it go.
You have to do Pilates, lad. Little bit more Pilates.
Pilates?
Yeah, just wait.
All right.
And go to
All right.
yoga.
Gotta move some crap to my backpack.
So, Hearn and party, you all realize you probably got about 2-3 hours of daylight left?
Did we get technically a long rest back when we camped for
Yeah.
the... Okay.
Yeah.
How do I reset my shape change? Do I just do that?
Oh,
Yep, there you go. Good. It's alright, I did it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, good.
I had to move it to standard. I had it on combat for some strange reason. Yep, that's good.
Hey, make sure you guys grab rope off of your horses.
Yeah, I got mine 50 feet on my backpack.
Thoden's got no rope because he literally can't carry it.
What happened to that? You guys had that.
What was that?
You guys had a special rope.
I think Lyric has it.
Lyric has a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. No, Kawana has it. Kawana
Okay.
has a rope of climbing. Very good. That you guys don't know how to activate.
Pass. Well, I thought we talked about that it was his mage was going to
Mm-hmm.
use identify
And then he
and
left.
all that on. No, he didn't do it before he left. Piece of
Nope.
shit. Okay.
So do you, how much could a deer carry in saddlebags? Oh, God,
Yeah.
I don't know. 30
How
pounds? Deer aren't that strong. They're not good pack animals.
Yeah, that's true. I was just trying to help Thoden out by carrying some of his stuff.
Yeah, you guys are gonna move at the pace of
Snowden, which means it's going to take us 3 weeks to get back there
Yeah.
instead of a day and a half.
3 weeks. Oh, well, Valentina's pretty slow too.
Yeah, stubby little legs.
All right. I moved rope and I moved food and water.
Oh, and your movement isn't that bad.
No, I'm keeping everything off Doden, so he's 27. But we're good.
Yeah, you guys are good.
All right, you want
Alright.
to call it here at the waypoint?
I'm gonna put you guys up the trail, 3 hours
Okay.
at a camp. There weren't gonna be any encounters. It's getting close to sunset. You guys make camp in a nice secluded area. Eagle Eye did an analysis, and there are no fire ants underneath the tents that are being set up. No giant badger dens
Yeah.
that might carry
yet.
halflings away in the night.
Not yet. At
Not
least let me
yet.
do animal summoning too. I can get some badgers to come and steal some halflings. Or I could turn a big pile of firewood into snakes. That'd be great.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
You should do it.
It's possible.
The halflings getting carried away by badgers is a jab at rat.
Yeah. Oh my god.
he
All
almost
I
got
did was
slaughtered by
Yeah.
halfling by a group
By
of
a
badgers.
badger.
Yep. It's horrible. Oh my
All right,
God.
headed 3 hours up the trail, made camp.
Yep, 3 hours up the trail.
Excellent.
It's about a quarter of the distance to get back to where you were.
Okay.
We
We were only 5 hours up. We were only 5 hours up, so we're more than halfway there.
That was on horseback.
Oh, mighty. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That was without slow poke and
Yeah.
poke slow back there. We make our camp, go to sleep for 8 hours, and then comes Thoden, wanders into camp.
Thoden finally catches up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm ready to sleep.
What? We're getting ready to move.
Why didn't you wait for me?
Does Thoden really carry that much stuff?
Well, he's got
No, we just-
5. He's got 5 movement, so he's only mildly encumbered. So no.
No, that's not bad.
But the shorter folk move at half the speed of the tall folk.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it really makes a difference across wilderness.
Yep.
So
I'm
not
just
3
trying to
weeks
figure
for a day and a half trip. 3 days.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
when we've got to climb, it's going to be even slower.
Dwarves out here are really good climbers.
Not. They're good. From what I remember as a druid, dwarfs are very good at going down mountainsides. Not so good going up.
Right. Oh, it's gonna be fun when you guys gotta take your armor off to climb.
Oh shit.
All right, we should call it here. It's midnight.
Sounds good.
Ugh.
I was really hoping you guys wouldn't have took the horses.
Yeah, probably should have.
Well, I did say back in Bertha's, the most you want to take is a single mule.
Yeah.
But it's good. I'm happy it happened, because now the guy who's going to get my horse is about 3.5 to 4 days down the road already. by the time we get to the mountain and up, he's going to be back like, where are you, man? The horse has been here for a month.
We've been waiting on Thodan.
Yeah, we've been waiting on Thodan.
He
Thodan
loaded up
and
inside
Valentina.
he loaded up in the dungeon with all this stuff. Now he's moving at one.
Yep. And that's if we're pushing him down the road.
Right.
We need to
Oh,
buy a
shit.
big barrel and stick him in the barrel and roll him down the road.
There you go. Find a river and just throw him in a barrel down the river.
Yep, like I did in Lord of the Rings. Hup, hup. Yeah, I bought one thing that I bet nobody else bought.
What's that?
Crampons.
Oh.
No, I think we've got. Oh, they might be on the wagon.
Uh-huh.
We got so much crap with us.
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
got
I
snowshoes.
bought some for this, just for this, because I thought,
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to need them. I just got one set of crampons for whoever is in desperate need of climbing, because I think they give +10 to your climbing ability. I don't need it.
You just fly up there.
Nope, don't need that either. Thanks to Scoots' rolls for my starting stuff.
Yeah.
That cloak is going to be worth its weight in gold.
Yep.
Don't care about how steep that mountain could be made of glass. I don't care. I can still climb it.
You could probably put Thodan on your back.
I was about to say I could carry, or the Hobbit, I could carry one person up, because it gives me no encumbrance while I'm using it, as long as I have 3 limbs attached to the surface, I'm fine.
Yep.
And then if you add that, if I activate my ring at the same time, they won't even see me climbing up the wall. I was trying to get close enough for that ring to do its second part, that bit where if you're within 60 feet, I look like a kobold. But I couldn't get close enough to do it.
Nope. That's gonna come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
What is this that you have?
I can't tell you what it is, but
Okay.
it's skills. Just say I'm very good at certain things and better at others. In the wilderness, trees, bushes, you aren't going to see me, hear me, or catch me. I don't leave trails ever. I don't leave tracks at all, so the ranger cannot track me. It's a free ability of all druids at 3rd. I can find food, edible plants, fresh water, all that normal stuff. I've got so many languages. I didn't realize I've got 3 languages being a druid. Oh, I have a question. What do kobolds speak in this? Do they speak kobold or do they speak draconic?
Kobold.
Cobalt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know they're
Kobold.
supposed to speak. Yeah, I know they're supposed to speak draconic in other settings, because they're
the
dragon.
Kobold.
Okay.
They speak Kobold here.
Yeah, it's not one of the ones I get as a druid. I get dragon and giant. And
Giant's gonna
treant.
come in handy.
Yep, it's I can see giant on the list, but I can't see treant. Guess I can't see lizard men, and I can't see dragon, because they're the other 3 druid languages that I took. Because you get 1 per level free, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Well,
So
Eagle Eye won't mind running into a giant either, because I did not know about giants, but his favorite enemy is a giant.
Yeah,
Well, you should have
you called that
favored
out
foe.
when you. Actually, you know what? Actually, Eagle Eye. Now that you brought that up, your backstory was from that. You're from this area.
I have to go look.
Yeah, I thought that you were from this area.
I thought somebody was, like
And
from the
you-
Jotuns or something.
You were. I thought Eagle Eye was You took giant because of the hatred for the giants and what they've done to this area.
See.
I'm vaguely recalling that. I don't know if you documented that.
I have a very long story that I wrote. So Eagle Eye was raised and settled in the southern edge of the dim forest.
Oh, you come from far north. That's right. Come
Where's the
down the
dim
Jevon.
forest?
Up by Jeff. Grand March area.
Oh, yeah.
Valley of the Mage, Bissell. Hawcock. The
Mount
Rushmores.
Craigmore. Hook Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had a paladin from Hook Hill. He was of the Order of the Owl. Or the Watchers.
I don't. There's nothing in my backstory as to why I took giant.
It is a common. Oh, I see where he was from. Dim forest. Yeah, you are a long way.
From
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, well, not that long.
700 miles at least.
Yep, a couple of weeks, months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to. Why are you down here? I thought you came down here. I don't.
I've got to.
forget.
I don't
I've got a
remember
right
either,
mind.
Scoot.
I've got to remember where I came from.
Killing.
Probably, yeah, Silverwood, maybe. In and around there.
Yeah, I don't remember where you said. I know it was Kyolan though, and so.
Yep, and I lived in Westburn for the last 6 months.
Yep.
I'll figure something out. I'll write it out for him and give him a reason why he's over here. Being a druid, you
go.
don't really need a reason.
Yeah, Eagle Eye. You need a reason for being down here, man.
Yeah, that's a long way away.
Well, and
I don't know.
what's his name? Kawana. He's from up in that area as well. I can't remember exactly.
I can't
where.
find the dim forest right now.
It's
If
the
you go
sort of
due north from the
northeast.
Yeomanry, like
Yeah.
just go straight north from Westburn and
From Lothwick. Yeah, from Lothwick. It's pretty much north.
yeah, straight north.
Go over the Rushmore marshes and there's the dim forest.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the hay. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Same here. Take care, guys.
I'm still catching up on sleep from the Vegas trip,
Yeah,
I
hear
bet.
ya.
and then
What the
Mardi
hell's
Gras
sleep?
last night. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there's
man.
plenty of time for that when we're dead, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, I'm going to sign off as well, guys. Great.
Yeah, thank
great
you,
session.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Great session, guys.